Oh, there we go. That'll work. Hi. So guess what time I regulated doing my Facebook tonight? 9 o'clock. 9:03 to be exact. So a lot's happened in 7 days for me, to be honest with you. And Kate and I just brought up something amazing. You know, with Kate leaving, it's as though she set our center into some kind of crazy whirlwind. From the minute she basically said, okay, I'm going to go on sabbatical and I'm going to go do virtual work from now on, it was as though somebody put a fire under our business, and our phone never has been busier, our staff has never been lighter, and we've never had more clients. And we are very, very blessed to be able to do this work. And this last week has been one of great depth for me, and without breath, I wouldn't be speaking to you right now. I have had a very tough week. I've lost a very good friend of mine the day after my birthday, and then her mom passed 3 days later of a broken heart. And I'm not telling you this to make you sad. I'm telling you this for two reasons. One is I want you to understand the importance of the heart and how important the heart is. And we talk about it a lot, and the fact that the physical body is really run by the heart. And if you hope in that emotional heart and you heal that heart, then the physical body will follow. But that's how important emotions are. And truly, when my friend died, her mother passed 3 days later of a broken heart. And it was a shocking death for all of us, and it continues to. And only through breath do I find peace, because I know that my girl is right with me all the time, and I love her, and I'm so happy that she's at a state of bliss forever now, and she's always connected to me, and I don't actually have to pick up the phone to talk to her because she's been right with me since last Thursday. But the importance of breath that Kate's here to teach us tonight, if it wasn't for breath, I think this whole office would have exploded in the last 7 to 10 days. And we have some new staff members coming on perhaps in the next few weeks, but we appreciate everybody's patience through this transitional time. But I blame Kate for all of it, because she set us on this trajectory of like, oh yeah, you want to see what it's like without me? Well, here you go. And it's been fabulous, but the breath is key, and oftentimes, even today, I was really just slammed with clients one after another, and I said to a couple of my clients, I'll be right back, I'm going to take some cleansing breaths, and I'm going to come back and start, because I don't want to bring in anything from the old into the new, and I do that all through breath. So Kate's going to give us 3 things that will help us, 3 things that you get out of doing a good breath. 3 things that will happen for you if you continue to do these great breath work. And just to let you know, Kate will be available again virtually. You can start setting up appointments for March. She is going to be around a little bit in February still. So thank you all, and I'm going to turn it over to Kate. I'll still be here. I thought I was going to do camera work, but I don't have to, so I'll write things up for her.
All right.
And there she is.
Hi.
And I have one thing to say to you.
Don't make me cry.
Sa lang say?
Hey.
Hey. Okay, say sa lang he. It means I love you. Wait, left ear, left ear. It means I love you in Korean.
She just learned that. She remembered.
I just learned tonight because Silas asks me all the time how to say stuff in Korean. I have no idea why.
I think he thinking you started speaking Korean because you have a Korean friend.
Well, I'm not learning how to speak Korean because that took me 5 minutes and I still didn't do that good of a job. But that's sweet. So yeah. I leave it to my lovely, heart-filled friend, confidant, and true, amazing partner in this world. So enjoy our Kate.
Hi everyone, it's Kate if you don't know me. So Kelly already started all the talk about breathing, so I don't know if it's the same thing, but this is the 3 tips that you can get better or you can be good at it, because I heard all the time people say I'm not good at breathing. That's just something that I hear very frequently, and we already start with a little bit of a judgment to ourselves. I'm not good at breathing, I don't breathe well, all kind of a thing. So here's a really simple 3 tips. You can change that idea, you can get better at breathing. So first thing, find the time to do it. So even it's a moment, even it's like a minute or so, you don't need like a lot of time to practice breathing, do breathing. Because you try to make it time for like 5 minutes, I need to sit down, I need to prep thing. That's why we can't get it. So find a time. If you're really busy, you have a time to go to bathroom. You have a time to even take a sip of water. Those are the time you can use for breathing. Because like I don't know how long you're sitting in the bathroom, but those time, or if you really need to get out of a situation, you say like I just need to go to bathroom quick. That's the time you can really take a time to breathing. So don't be overthinking about this breathing. Need a lot of prep and time. So find the time. Start really small step from even time in the bathroom or time when you drink water.
So that's a great point, because a lot of people say to me, I don't have time to meditate. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. And I just said tonight to one of our previous clients, right? I wish I could create more time. Trust me, I do. But you can find time. There's always time, okay? And I sometimes do it at a red light. I do it when I turn around. Like she says, it doesn't have to be, I'm going to go do my meditation. I'm going to go do my breathing. It can be like, hold on one second. I want to write a note.
Exactly.
It's just being conscious of that breathing and giving our moment, giving our bodies a moment to be conscious. Okay, I'm gonna try to let her talk because she's awesome.
Exactly. So there's no excuse for a time matter for this breathing, how to get better at breathing. Because if you say you do like 1 minute for every day, that's better than not doing it.
So it could be anything from 1 minute.
Yeah.
To what? 10 minutes to start with.
Small step.
Awesome.
Start to small step. And then it's along the line, she already mentioned, but the second one, so number 2 is drop the technical part. Because once you're thinking about technical part, what kind of a technique I'm using? Do I have counter breathing or all kind of a thing, or deep breathing, mouth breathing, nose breathing, all kind of a thing?
We're just going to let them see the list.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to keep talking. Go ahead.
Drop the technique.
Drop the technique.
Yeah, so
there is no right way to do it.
Yeah, just think as be just generous and gentle to how your breathing is. Just drop the technique of it. Just do it, just aware of it. Actually, just run together for third one, which is not the technique, just awareness. Awareness are the key over this, how to be good at. I don't like the word good at, but how you can change the idea of you are not bad at it. You can be good at breathing, because here's the thing. We all have this idea, whenever you try to do something, you want to be super good at it. We all do that. And then you kind of find a way, research how can I breathe, what kind of a technique we have, what do I need to prep, or how do I sit, all kind of a technique. And you were thinking, and sometimes when I do breathing session with a group session or something, people will say it like, but I think I'm doing wrong. I don't know what am I doing. Am I doing right? Am I counting right? There's no wrong thing, but because we all individual have a different type of breathing, there is a technique, you can get it into more and more, so that when you actually do the 1 minute thing, drop the technique, and then you're aware of it, then you will expand it more. Oh, maybe I will try this technique to help a certain thing. But before all that,
no, keep going.
Yeah, before all that, that's actually more a matter to just be aware of it. And awareness is something that it's not like you're forcing it. Just aware of it, your breath and where they are, literally without judgment, without expectation.
So what you're saying is, so I'm sitting at my desk at work and I'm finding myself stressing out, and what I'm going to do first is just be like, okay, I have 10 seconds. I'm going to take a breath. Yeah. And I'm just going to be aware that I haven't breathed in a while. Exactly. Consciously. That's what we're talking about. Because this does bring up a little bit of a comedian in me. You know, I want to be a comedian in my next lifetime. And hello, everybody. Oh, my God, I have a family member watching. Hi, Patty. Hello, everybody. Oh, all you are family. Janet's really family. There's a lot of family on there. Andrea's family. And a lot of good, great clients and some people I don't know, too. I love you all.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So, and somebody that just left. God bless your soul. So, when this comedic part of me wants to say this, you're all really good at breathing. You know why? Because you're still here and
Yeah,
alive.
we're alive.
My ongoing joke is all of our clients, when they walk in the door, they're breathing. So we know that part's handled. We don't need to do anything. Pooping, sweating, peeing appropriately, bleeding appropriately, okay, that's different. But why do I have a breath expert on staff? I mean, she's a yoga master, but I've created her as a breath expert and a breathing expert, and it's a little bit of a funny term, but the reality is because she's conscious and she can teach us to be conscious. And when you're conscious, remember the 4 stages of learning, and if you don't remember them, I just decided that next week we're going to go over the 4 stages of learning, because you go through these 4 stages with everything you do. So the first step is just be aware of what you don't know. I guess we're going to go over them now. We're not waiting till next week. The first one is be aware that you're unconsciously incompetent. Okay? We'll get a new page somehow. There we go. Unconsciously incompetent. You don't know what you don't know. Okay? Then, so what she's saying for some of us is like, wasn't even aware that I wasn't breathing and conscious of it. And I'm doing the shallow breathing versus deep breathing. So step 1 is be aware. I'm unconsciously incompetent. What Kate's saying is be consciously incompetent. It's okay to be like, I'm really aware that I don't know how to really deep breathe. I'm really aware that I don't know how to breathe up through my nose and control my breath.
So you gotta understand your body, and then you gotta feel it, what's actually different in your body. And then here's the thing, if I just want to say one thing.
Please.
The awareness is something that, it's really good connection with the body, because your body want to be here. Your body want to be seen and want to be heard. It's just something that you're always wanting for someone who loved, you know? It's basically the step of the love to yourself, because your body is doing something that we're so not aware of it. And once you're aware of that, that's already changing so many things. And then think of that idea that you want your body and then your mind and your breath is already heard from you and seen from you, and then start to get more understanding from you by just aware of your breath. It's just a huge step. It seems very insignificant, but it's very significant in so many different levels. It's just so you gotta feel it. The moment that you feel more understandable, not from others, just truly from yourself to yourself. That's a really big step of this breathing awareness. She got ready for a 4th step, actually.
And if anybody has questions about breathing or any techniques or tips you want, just shout out. We can actually see everybody for some reason this week.
Yeah.
So here are the 4 steps of learning. Everything you do in life, you go through this. I don't care if it's driving a car. I don't care if it's putting on your makeup. I don't care if it's writing a paper or doing a technique or whatever the case may be. We all go through this. First, we are unconsciously incompetent. We don't know what we don't know. I remember the first time I tried to drive. It looks really easy when you watch somebody drive, and then you get behind the wheel and you're like, ask Kate. Kate just learned how to drive a little while ago. I don't know how to do this. It looks awkward, right? So then the second step is you become consciously incompetent. I can drive if I really think about it. I learned to drive on a stick shift. So if I really thought about it, I can really do it. Like writing backwards. Exactly. I can write backwards and upside down.
Yes.
Oh, am I writing backwards? The writing is backwards. That's what she's saying. Fran told me that. I don't know how to switch it. So somebody under 30 will have to come and show me. Because I'm
probably we gotta fill him
incompetent about how to switch it. I really am conscious that I don't know how to switch it. And I haven't gone through the 4 stages of learning with it. Sorry. The third step is I can become consciously competent. If I think about it, I can do it, right? And that's what Kate's saying. First step is awareness. Mm-hmm. Second step is let me consciously do it. 4th step is I do it without thinking about it. And we see Ian do it all the time. That guy, I don't think he's taken a shallow breath in the 23 years that I've known. All he does is take these nice deep breaths, always from his belly. Even when he's finding himself stressed, which I've seen a few times, I find him taking deep breaths.
And that's the just a vibe that you get from the person who does that, because it's such a just a groundingness and just a calmness. That's what you'd agree that when you see Ian, he's always that way. So it feels so centered. It feels so grounded. So you get very comfortable with that person. And then just like that, when he's busy or like just a certain different scenario, he's always there. I think he just did that like the first one. And then even though he does that nowadays with his Sadhguru and everything, I think he's even consciously practicing other more
100%. Since he started with his new teacher, he's got a mentor for the first time in probably 20 years.
Yogi
and
Guru.
he is absolutely changing. He's consciously changing. He's doing different breath work. He's doing a lot of different things. And it's making him a more grounded, happier, more centered person. It's amazing. So we all have the capacity to do this because we can all do it. Ready? Let's help him through it. You teach us. What do we do?
So let's just not ignore. What is the word? Acknowledge. Like acknowledge. So just where you are at, just to stop everything where you are at and where your breath at. And it's okay, even it's a shallow breath or deep breath, or it's a little harder to breathe. It's okay. That's really important. Don't judge it, because nobody want to get judged. You don't judge yourself. So just, it's okay. Wherever you are, that's part of you, just where they are today. So just understand that. Just watch them, listen to them, and seeing that and understanding that. And from there, just to feel organic movement of your body. Your belly is going rise and fall. And if there is any limitation, anything feel more limited, and just aware of that. And once again, that's okay. And that's not the part you should hate or dislike. It's the part actually you want to send the breath to. So change that idea more with a love and positive idea. This is it. This is basically just body awareness. You can do just like this in a bathroom, or standing to just have a sip of the water.
Or standing in line at a grocery store.
Grocery store. Basically, like, where am I? You were just like so thinking about how long this line is, so thinking about how busy this life is, then you get to actually standing doing nothing, or you get to just have one moment to start to sip a glass of water. That's the point, just aware of where am I?
Take a moment before.
Yeah, how am I breathing? And looking at this line, don't focus on the line there. Everybody's doing their job. So, okay, let me feel my feet. It's right here. I am at the whatever grocery. And let's just take a time to just watch myself. And if you get used to it, and if you get just do this, the line will go like this. You just get so obsessed with just this feeling, the taste of aware of yourself. And somebody will say, it's your tongue. That's gonna happen. And really, it's one thing that it's very possible it get uncomfortable to even do that. Because just everything just we do, if you haven't done for a while, if it's not something that you usually do, it just feels so uncomfortable.
Because you have to go through the stages again.
Yeah.
But it gets easier the second time you do it.
It gets easier.
And the repetition is the mother of all learning, as you know. And you know, the faster you go through the steps, and the more often you go through the steps, the less the steps matter, because then you just live it.
Yeah.
Live it to lead it, as my friend Dr. Paul
And then
said.
it's really not about how difficult it is, because think as like someone who never wears socks, and ask them to wear socks.
Right.
How uncomfortable and weird it is, but it's not difficult thing to do at all. And somebody will think that it's just like, what's the matter to wearing socks? It's just like wearing socks. Or like if you never sleep with the socks and make them choose, I can't really sleep with the socks. But it's not a matter of difficult or not. It just gets so uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's unusual.
But if
it's
some
change.
it's
change.
Yeah. So
it's change.
Just aware of yourself.
And we all want to change, right? That's what we're here. We're evolving, we're dynamic, ever evolving, ever changing beings. And this is a great way for us to change, acknowledge our change, and move through our changes in life by continuing to breathe.
It is.
And as Ian, we've got to honor the fact that breath is the space that allows you to access your inner being.
Mm-hmm.
We talk in our medicine about it's the space between the cells. And in a spiritual way, it's the space, the breath. It's the space between the heartbeats that indicate your heart rate variability. It's the space between the heartbeats that tells us how your sound of soul, how well you're doing with your sound of soul. Mm-hmm. It's the space between the breaths that allows the parasympathetics to engage. It's all about space.
It is. So do you want to just go back to what is that 3-step?
I'm so calm. They've never seen me this calm. I think we can do whatever we want because I've got them all asleep with my calmness.
All right, so thank you for sticking with us, or whoever watching in here, but let's just go back. So really, there's no excuse about the time for breathing, because you can really do any second, any moment, in a red light, waiting for the line, in the bathroom, just before you sip the water, before you eat, anything. We do have time. So that's the first thing. And second thing, drop the technique. It's just like drop the judgment, drop the ego. You don't need to be super good at doing something. Because if you try to do that super, I know something, I know so many techniques, that's not what we want to do. We just want to listen to our body and listen to ourselves. And last thing, it's all about awareness. It's the same thing. It's just awareness is the key. So just like she said, the first step of the thing, before you do go even further, let's just practice this one, and all you need to do is aware of your breath. That's 3 things.
Thank you, Kate. We
You're
love
welcome.
you. Oh,
Thank you for inviting me for
사랑해.
사랑해. And thank you for inviting me Wednesday live.
Absolutely. She did great, didn't she, everybody? Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Share with your friends. Get them to breathe.
Thank you.